Okay, everybody, so I've done it. I know for a fact that I've done it. I have officially fucking won, and I love it. So I made an observation. I finally put pen to paper for this observation. I've been watching for about 10 years, for like more than 10 years actually. And, well, I've not been silent about it either, because I've been outspoken as fuck with my grumpy rants and my grumpy rage rants. And for this observation that I made a TikTok about it. But that was only like a couple of minutes. That was only like 2 minutes long because like I just wanted to blow through the Cliff Notes version. And that's why I want to make this video. And I'm going to upload it to YouTube because I want to give the full-on grumpy fucking rage rant for this one because I am so fucking proud of this observation. And I know it has to be legitimate because the left are fucking exploding about it. The people who are allies of the community, allies or in the community, are fucking flipping shit. And they can't disprove me either. And so the observation is this. I know it's taken me fucking a long ass time to get into it, but the point of it is this. My observation is this. You will not find a single one, not one individual in the woke alphabet soup. And by that I mean these pronoun pushing, random, fake ass gender identifying dumb fucks. You won't find a single one of them, not one singular one, who is not neurodivergent or on the spectrum. You won't find a single one. Every single last one of them, every fucking singular last one of them is neurodivergent or on the spectrum. Every fucking last one. I have not found a single one. And like I said, I've been watching for well over a fucking decade. In fact, I could go as far as to say that I've been watching since I came out of the closet. Almost 2 decades ago. Yeah, I've been out of the closet. I have been out of the closet as a gay man since before most of these dumb fucks have even been alive. So there's that. And you know how I know? What gives you? Where do you base your clinical diagnosis? Is one of the comments I got on TikTok. Well, what makes you qualified to say? Because you motherfuckers are so goddamn proud of your fucking mental conditions. You are fucking goddamn proud of that shit. There's literally a neurodivergency fucking pride, you weak ass motherfuckers. You dumbass stupid pieces of shit. You literally shout it from the fucking rooftops, you dumbass motherfuckers. You don't shut the fuck up about how many you have. You don't shut the fuck up about how many you plan to get in the future. These people, they literally sit around on their lunch breaks and giggle and gossip about how many they got. Well, I actually have more than you. I actually have this and that and that and this and that and this and that plus that. And I'm planning on buying this one in November. And I'm going to get this mental illness in September. Oh, and this one I have on layaway. Like, I don't know when I can afford to buy this I don't know when I can afford to buy schizophrenia, but it's on layaway. Like, you dumbasses literally sit around and giggle and gossip and brag about this shit. And guess what? Just like me, you all are serial oversharers on social media. Your entire life is on your phones, on your tablets, on your iPads. It's on your mobile device. Your whole ass life. Everything that is you, ever since your mama squeezed you out her hoo-ha, you came out with a fucking iDevice. You came out with a smartphone and a tablet. She squeezed out the tablet first, and then you came running after it because it wasn't in there no more. That's the only reason you exist in this world. She didn't give birth to you. She gave birth to your tablet, and you came running out after it because you couldn't exist without it. So, yeah. And you people brag about it. And say, instead, like when somebody asks, well, what do you have? Most people just hand them the whole ass fucking DSM. This right here is me. This, all of it. I've got gender dysphoria. I've got factitious disorder. I've got trichotillomania. I have unspecified schizophrenia. And I have, on top of that, this is the one I'm going to get in November. This right here is unspecified alcohol-related disorder. That one I'm putting on hold until November for the holidays. I plan on getting that one as a Christmas gift for myself. Dumbasses. Yeah, I'm fucking pissed. I'm really fucking pissed. Because this is my community now. This is my fucking goddamn community now. This is apparently the new Boy Scout badge handbook. Which one do you have? Put a check mark by the ones that you do currently have. How many do you have? Gotta catch them all, right? Gotta catch them all. This has replaced Pokemon Go. Actually, no, this was Pokemon Go before Pokemon Go. People went from catching mental conditions to catching Pokemon, and now they're back to fucking catching mental conditions. So yeah, and I have not, to this fucking goddamn day, I have not found one, not even a singular one, of the woke alphabet fuckers, of the woke alphabet dipshits, who is not neurodivergent or on the spectrum. Oh yeah, I do have to clarify too. You know what oh wait, first, no. You know what they call people like me, people who aren't neurodivergent, people who aren't on the spectrum? They call the neurodivergency website, the website they created for neurodivergency, because it is such a blossoming, empowering movement. It is so inclusive and tolerant and accepting. They made a whole ass website for that shit. And you know what they call us on that website? Neurotypical. Do you know what neurotypical is politically correct terminology for? Normies. Normal people. Regular, average, everyday man and woman. Just regular people who don't have any mental conditions. Well, I mean, I have some. I have depression and anxiety. But who doesn't? Like, that's typical. But no, like, normal people who have no no insanely crippling mental conditions, like the ones I just mentioned, the random ones I just mentioned. Well, I do have trichotillomania, actually. But we're called normal people. But they got mad at the term normal because it's an offensive slur. These dumbass motherfuckers literally are telling you that the word normal is a horribly offensive slur. Liberal logic, leftist logic. However, let's continue this logic. Let's continue it. Do you know what neurodivergent is politically correct terminology for? That's right. It used to be called remedial. Do you know what it was called before it was called remedial? You were called slow. Ooh, and here's the fun one. Here's the really fun one. Do you know what it was called before it was called slow? It was called retarded. Yeah, we just called you fucking retarded. But every single one of those has become a hate film slur. Every last fucking one is now a horribly offensive slur. Which means I fucking promise, I want to mark it down right now. I want you to watch this, and I want you to mark it in a book or something that I said this. I promise you, by January, 5 years from now, the term neurodivergent will be a horribly offensive slur that will get you canceled from all social media in 5 years if we keep going the route we're going. I fucking promise you. Especially if a Republican becomes the president. That shit, the day that red president is inaugurated is the fucking day neurodivergent becomes a horribly offensive slur, and they have to come up with a new one that will in essence later on in 5 years from that become a horribly offensive slur. But yeah, I've done it, y'all. I win. Because now, in order to prove me wrong, in order for these dumbasses to prove me wrong, they're gonna have to stop identifying with this whole ass book. They're gonna actually have to step outside of this book and be normal people. And I'm sorry, you can't just walk back a mental condition. You worked really hard to force a psychiatrist to give you that label. You did all of the hard work. You did it, Joe! You did it, Joe! You did all of the insanely hard work to bully your psychiatrist into giving you that label. You did it, Joe! Now you have documentation. And these things are forever. So you can't go back. So there's literal proof of my claim. I'm not allowed to ask for it because that's HIPAA. But there is proof of my claim. I can prove it. Well, I can't prove it, but the proof exists. I'm just not allowed to ask for it. But now, in order for these dumbass motherfuckers to prove me wrong and stick it up my ass for some gotcha moment, you're going to have to stop being neurodivergent. You're going to have to stop being on the spectrum. And you can't. Those things are for life. Like, I will have trichotillomania forever. Like, that's not, like, I don't pick now, obviously. Like, I mean, well, yeah, there's one here. But no, like, I haven't massively picked in forever. I finally got my beard back. But, it's still there. And your neurodivergency will always be there. So I win. I mean, the woke alphabet soup is a mental illness. It's a mental condition. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that being gay and lesbian is a mental condition. I'm not saying that me and my lesbian and bisexual brothers and sisters are a mental condition because, like I said, the neurodivergency website called us normies. Oh, excuse me, that's archaic, offensive terminology. We're neurotypical. Me and my gay, lesbian, and bisexual brothers and sisters are neurotypical, which means we're not anything. We're just normal human beings like we fucking fought to be. But the woke alphabet soup everything. They should rename this to Woke Alphabet Soup Collection Guide. And that's it. 15 minutes. Ooh, I thought I was gonna go a half hour, y'all. I thought I was gonna go like a full-on ass hour. But no, I did it in 15 minutes. Aren't you proud of me? I'm proud of me. Okay, bye, y'all.